Okay, I'm back on this piece. Where I left it last time was here. So I think that I'm going to move it up into this area and then a little bit down in this area. And no time like the present. Let's not dilly-dally anymore. Let's get on it. I am going to remove the cap and also scoot my book over here so I can have a place to rest my hand. Also, I'm going to use a protector because I have oil in my skin because I'm a healthy human being. And we harbor oil. Okay, let's do this. Right. Now, as I said, I'm going to move into this area and then work this area. And if time allows, I'll do other things. Let's do it. All right. And I will zoom in also as well in a little bit. But first, let's just get a more of a bird's eye view of what's happening here. Let's see. Yeah. All right. This is smooth here. This is good. Yeah. This is all right. And this is too abrupt. So I will unabrupt it. I will debrupt it. Yes. It has been debrupted. You know, let me zoom in here. Boom. Now you can see. Yeah, all right. Now I really like this now, this part right in here and that little, I don't know what you call it, that area right there. It's nice. Yeah, worked. It worked. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, now I get to figure out how to make this work up here. And what I was doing earlier, I think that I made a mistake is, no mistakes in the drawing, but a mistake in the thinking was, yeah, I was being a little too careful. So now I'm just gonna flip around and do things a little bit more haphazardly. And let me see here, like so. I'll just give myself a bunch of little squiggles, and now I'll work with these, make them work for me. They're there now, and I have no choice but to do something with them, and I like that. These 4 different bits that I put in just now was like that. Very quick. And now I have something that I'm going to work towards. Whereas before it was just, what do I do? Don't like that. I don't like that feeling of not knowing where I'm going to take this piece. Or any piece. All right. So now, let's see how fast this comes through. So it's lighter over here and darker over here, meaning it's in shadow. Recessed. Okay, am I almost done? A little more tapping going on over here. All right. Then these lines earlier that I laid down, I'm going to crosshatch over them. Okay. Haven't used this book very much because of the orientation of this sketchbook. Yeah, now that's all right. I was not a happy person at the outset of this session because it wasn't cooperating with what I had wanted it to do. And I truly think that it's because I did not warm up. Yeah. All right. So what I did was I started here, and then I moved. I think I drew a very quick line like this, and then it just went up and around there. It was very light, almost like you couldn't see it, barely there. So then I started filling it in with very light strokes, and it was what I call gray. It wasn't very opaque, it wasn't very dark. Didn't look very good, but I was happy with it enough, right? The trouble came when I tried to get into here, this area, and I was feeling frustrated because nothing was really coming out as I had hoped, as I had envisioned, really. And so I just kept working on trying to correct it, and then every time I tried to correct it, another problem came. Meaning like an overlapping line, a line that I put down that I didn't think was going to look like that. It was a surprise. I think, truly, that it was because I didn't warm up. I don't always warm up. And sometimes when I don't warm up, it works out. But not this time. Ultimately, it has, looks like. So I felt pretty good about the piece. Felt a lot better anyway. Once I fixed these curves. When I say fixed, I made them work the way I wanted them to. And I really like this, actually. This is probably my favorite area of today's session. I also, this curve up here, and I worked on this a bit. This is okay. It's not great for me. I might go revisit it a little bit, give it a little more taps, because I'm not quite happy with it. It's okay. This I may very lightly fill in with some gray, because it's a little too... It just has one line that separates this from this. I'm not sure. That's my thinking right now. See, that's what I'm envisioning. So if it doesn't work out the way that I envision, then I'll not be as happy as if it does work out the way I envision. And it's barely there. It's only there the way I imagine this to look. It's only there because there's this contour line here that I can work with. If there wasn't any contour line, wouldn't know at all what it's going to look like. Right. So you lay down the lines and then you go from there, really. I'm still fiddle screwing with this a little bit because, you know, it's in front of me and I have a pen in my hand, and so there's a compulsion to do that. Right. So then I did this curving thing up here, and then I said, I've given myself permission to just do whatever. So I just made these 3 circles in here. And by this point, I was feeling pretty good. Relieved, really. And it is a relief. It's often the way it goes, is that I feel a sense of relief when things start to look better from when they weren't. Yeah, it's an odd feeling, like, ooh, that turned out all right. It's a good feeling. Yeah, I'm really liking this this session today. Worked out. It worked out. It's still working out. It's working out at this moment in time. So there. To the forces that would have it be another way, we win again. Yeah, I'm still working on it. Never over. Never over until it's framed. Even then, there could be something else. So yeah, pretty good. I am happy overall with this piece. I'll zoom out, see what we got here. Yeah. Not too shabby, not too